Welcome back to another edition of In My Humble Opinion. I'm Will. That's Death. Mr. Mondo.
Hey, how's it going, buddy?
All right. We have a wonderful show for you today. We're going to be talking about the friend zone. And everybody knows what the friend zone is. Some of us have frequent the friend zone more than others. Some of us may still be in the friend zone. Have you ever been in the friend zone? What does that feel like? What does it mean to be in the friend zone to you?
Miss
Mondo, you first.
Oh, me first.
You
I
just
know
look
you
like-
always want me to go first.
Ladies first.
What?
No, but
I'm a gentleman, and then being a gentleman is what gets me in the friend zone in the first place.
See?
That's not what gets people in the friend zone.
It is. The
You
nicer
crazy?
you are, the further in the friend zone you go.
That's not true.
Well, you're just so nice. I didn't know.
That's not true.
You never said anything.
Okay, my issue is I think why I get put in the friend zone is I'm not assertive, I guess, right? So I like say we just hanging out, chilling. I meet you at the bar. Hey, brown skin, and we just chopping it up, right? I might not ask for your number or ask to take you out or whatever. So then maybe on the flip side, you're like, oh, he's not interested, but he's a great guy. So guess what?
Want to make him my homeboy, homegirl. That's what y'all do.
But yeah, but the kill.
It's other people for homeboy, homegirl.
Man, ain't nothing worse. Ain't nothing worse than the friend zone if you like got a crush on the person.
Right?
So why don't you just tell him?
We've talked about this before. Rejection. You don't want to get but then okay. So I tell you, you know what, Daph? I mean, I know you're still dealing with Earl, and you guys are going back and forth. But you need a real man like me to go ahead and be in your life.
You do
and
this
then you
with
like, and then you're gonna be like, oh, yeah.
I don't look at you like that, Mondo.
Yeah, well, you're more like a brother,
Right.
And then now it's awkward for you maybe because you like me. He's trying to hit on me every time we go out.
Then it's
I'm
awkward
just
for
trying
him.
to have
Will you-
sauteed mushrooms.
Excuse me?
Daph's a vegan, so she doesn't eat meat
At
so,
all.
Well, never mind.
That is
But
not.
yeah, but it don't never be like that. Let me enjoy this candy. You shouldn't have bought it. But no, so I and that's where it gets to for me. But you put me in the friend zone, holla back.
You still can't just be friends?
Yeah. But
no.
I'm not finna give you
Everything else and still be in the friend zone.
But you said it like holla back, like, you know,
No, not
I'm
holler
gone.
back. Peace out. That's what he
Peace
said.
out, whatever, however you want to say it.
So-
you don't have to not be my friend just because I don't want
I'ma
to be
still
with
your
you
friend.
like that.
Now, other than y'all two, I don't talk to my friends every day, right?
Right.
So, since I'm your friend,
Right.
But when I was crushing on you before you put me in my cage and locked it and said, "Hey,
And put a
stay
blanket
there,"
over it.
You're right. Stay there. Go lay down. Right. Maybe I'm calling you, texting you.
But maybe the girl didn't put you in the friend zone. Maybe you put yourself in
You
the friend
can't put
zone.
yourself in the friend zone.
Yes, you can.
How? Please,
Oh, people
please.
can put themselves in the friend zone. You can.
Help me.
I can meet a dude and I can be talking to him and I could like him. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden he's like, you know, he do something kind of creepy or some kind of weird, and I'm like, you know what? It just isn't gonna work out. So we're gonna be friends.
So he put himself in the friend zone.
Yeah, because he
So,
shouldn't have been acting the way he was
If a
acting.
guy, let's just call him Prime Time.
No, say his real name.
That's what it say, Prime Time.
okay.
I don't know. Let's just say Prime Time hits you up and says, "Where do we go from here?" And then you say, "Where would you like to go?" And he says, "We should set up a Dutch date." And then you laugh
LMAO?
It got an F in there, so it's
LMAFO.
yeah. So you know it's good, boy.
Just laugh
And
my
what
ass
is a
off.
Dutch date? So the dude tells you this, right? Well, being that it's our first outing and we don't know if we're interested in each other, it's a way to make sure intentions is pure. I pay for my food, you pay for yours. I'll leave the tip. Second date on me.
I hope we don't say it like that, but go ahead.
Because I'm a server.
Mm-hmm.
If he don't tip right, he gonna really be in the friend zone. First of all,
Hold on.
So no. Let's go back to the Dutch part,
Whoa.
though.
Second
Let's
of all-
stop this right quick. Finish your candy, okay? And you finish yours,
I'm done.
because y'all killing Matt over there.
Oh,
okay?
sorry, man.
Oh.
All of this.
That's
My
because
bad.
she got her lips all glossed. That's looking like she's trying
trying to
get
put somebody in the
tonight.
friend zone.
Look, right. She just wanted to go around just, and you're in the friend zone. You're in the friend zone. You're in the friend zone.
But do
That's
you,
not
Got
true.
her hair all
Okay, I'm
pressed
sorry,
up,
Matt.
makeup
yeah.
out.
Do you think
Trying to do
some
the
people
period
intentionally
challenge.
do that?
Sorry.
excuse me.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Do you think people intentionally do that? Like women
That's
will.
attention seeking.
What, the period challenge?
Yeah.
What is?
Some people have ruined it. Some people have.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. We'll ask your question. Jeez.
I'm sorry.
First of all, let me say this.
Uh-huh.
When I first heard of the period challenge, right?
Okay. That's where we're
I
gonna
didn't see any pictures or anything. Somebody just kept posting about the period challenge, and I was grossed out. Like, that's the nastiest thing in the world. Why would we be doing a period challenge? Excuse my ignorance.
Yep. No, that's
Until
fine.
I saw the period challenge, and I said, "Carry on, my friends."
Yep.
And then I saw some where I just was like, friend zone. But going back to the friend zone. Do you think that some people intentionally put people in a friend zone knowing that this person has these feelings about them, but this person may not have said to them, but the actions show? And they're like, I'm going to put him or her in the friend zone so when me and Earl or Sheikah get into it, I can go pick him up or her out of the friend zone. So they keep them in there. They kind of like stringing them along. The little flirty stuff, the little LOLs and, smiley faces and heart faces and all that crap that y'all women do.
excuse me. Anyways, I don't think that you can pull people out of the friend zone.
So once you're there, it's
That's it.
Yeah. I'm not going back. You already in the friend zone. You already did something that I don't like.
okay. So then
You
back
already
to
did
what you
something
told
that I'm
me
not attracted to.
about the friend zone. You're like, so if you're there, you're just gonna sit there.
No, I
gonna
said
waddle.
it because if you feel like you want to be, they don't put you in a, I feel like some women don't put you in the friend zone right away until you do something that they really don't like. And then they're like, oh, I'm going to put you in the friend zone. Or like William said, is sometimes some people put you in
Will.
there to,
I'm sorry.
sometimes some people put you in the friend zone just to put you there as like a little holding space.
You're just like
So
a,
kind of
a
like
mantle.
quarantine before you go to the big prison?
Sure, call it what you want to call it. But sometimes you have to put people in a little place
For they can mature.
until mature or until you're ready for them. Because sometimes, like you said, sometimes you need a little extra attention from somebody. Because sometimes people in the friend zone, they're gonna always be that person who's gonna be like, "Good morning, how are you?"
That's 'cause they
How's your
wanna
day?"
hit, though.
And they're gonna give you some attention. No, that's not always true. Because some people will continue to. I got somebody in the friend zone.
Is he watching?
And
You
I
think
don't
he's
care if you're watching or not. But what happens is they'll message or they'll call and they try to talk. And I'm like, okay, cool story, bro. You know what I mean?
But okay.
So
And that's
there.
it.
So did he put himself in the friend
Right.
zone, or did you put him in the friend zone?
Well, I already put him in the friend zone.
Does
in the
he know
beginning.
he's in the friend zone,
I
or
don't
are you
know.
stringing him along?
I don't know what he know. I just talk to him like a friend.
Stringer.
Right.
I'm not stringing anybody. I just have conversations with you. I'm just not attracted to you like that, and I just don't feel like you're
But have
my
you ever
type.
said that to him? So this is my thing.
Why do I have to tell you
But-
that you're not my type?
But basically, you know he has feelings for you, that he
Well,
likes you.
I don't know if he has
He
feelings
wanna
for
hit
me.
it.
I just
He do.
Exactly. He probably just want to do that.
No, he wants to be your man too.
Yeah, no, but
We
if
wanna
you
hit it
never
first.
if you never say
Like
it,
Ray J.
how am I supposed to know? Just like you never said to people when you feel like you get put in the friend zone, you don't say, "Hey, I like you. I'm attracted to you," or let's hang out or something. You
I'm
just-
shy though.
Well, that's your own problem.
I think that sometime people
Ain't nobody
go,
tell you to be shy.
People
you
go
got to
in
do what you got to do to get what you want to get.
If you use
Yes,
that
ma'am.
quote one more time,
Well,
She
I'm just
changed up
saying.
a little bit. Using
Listen.
them Ronnie Ho quotes.
right. I think that sometimes people in the friend zone they don't have good self-esteem.
Hey.
Like, not you, Mondo, the other
okay,
people there.
okay, all right.
What I'm saying is that if you're if you're in the friend zone and you know that you're in the friend zone and you know that you're never coming out of the friend zone, no matter how many times the bus come, you don't have a ticket, right? You see people coming and going in and out the friend zone, and you never get to go.
Like, you let him hit it?
Right.
You
And
going out with him?
I think those people are doing it to themselves. Like they're holding out and wishing and hoping that one day they're gonna call my number. You know, like on Toy Story with all them little minions hold on, waiting to get chosen by the claw.
Yep.
That's what I think happens. The other thing is that sometimes women, and I can't, will use the friend zone men for dinner.
Yep.
They'll use him for things.
Ooh, I need my car fixed. I need my oil change.
Right. Let me call old Joe in the friend zone. And here's Joe just sitting there waiting.
Hey, baby girl. Yeah, I'll be there in a minute.
Because all he want to do is spend some time with you.
Yeah, he just want to be around you.
Is it stressful in the friend zone, Mondo?
You know what? Once I'm in the friend zone, you know, I might bub it to, you know, like my boy Marquis or something. Shout out, you know, like, hey, Keith, what we in here doing? And you know,
He just in drug Marquis in his friend zone.
yeah, cause he been in the friend zone too. We done been in there. Oh, she put you in here too.
Hold on. You guys were put in the friend zone by the same woman?
I'm just talking mess. I'm just saying in general.
Well, it is a small town, big town.
Facts.
So, could be.
Could that be why women put guys in the friend zone? It's because, you know what? I used to date, you know, a woman saying this, not me, like, well, I dated Marquis.
He had
right?
to make sure he said a woman saying this.
And dang, like Will and Ramon, cool, but I do like hanging out with them, going out doing stuff. But since I dated they boy, I gotta put him in the friend zone.
Okay, what's the difference between friend zone and calling each other bro and sis?
I think that's a little bit different.
Is that
because
friend zone or is that just like we undercover hitting it?
Friend zone, you're kind of like nicer too. Some people do sleep with people that they do call a bro and like that. I don't know
I'm
anything
not
about
calling
that.
you sis, and we made passionate love. I'm not
Okay,
doing it. Sorry.
true, but some
Shout out
people.
to Passionate Love.
Okay, so you know what? Forget it. I don't even.
No, but so
I don't know where I was going.
But no.
If you're still watching this
If
episode,
you bro and sis, like if a woman call you bro, right? In your mind, would you think, oh, guess this is going nowhere?
Yeah.
No need to call her back.
yeah. But you know what? I think that, like, I've been in a friend zone before.
I'm
like,
sure.
Like, I've
I
been
can
in a
tell.
friend zone, and I've always had a ticket out of it. So
How did you get out of it?
I can't tell you that, Mondo.
Is it the ticket with the same person, or you have a ticket to another person to get?
Wherever
into
my
it?
transfer takes, no. No, I think that sometimes you can go in a friend zone because you may like somebody and don't know how to express it to them, but you're genuinely showing them everything that they like in the man, and they like, well, I don't know if he really like me, and if I say something, it may mess up our friendship because this
Right.
may just be how
Right.
this person is, how this guy is. So I'm going to keep him as a friend. So you're both really liking each other, and I know I talk with my hands a lot. They both really liking each other. But it's like, I don't want to say nothing, I don't want to say nothing, right? But then say, like you said, Mondo, the guy says, you know what? I got to tell her. And then you tell her. And then she does what she does. Boom.
Shoot you down.
Shoot you down. Matumbo block it,
Yeah.
right? Now that friendship is gone, right?
Yep.
So you're not only in the friend zone, you in the no-go zone, right? And then anytime now you say something, after you make your intentions known, now you can't say the flirty stuff anymore, right? Before you,
Because it's awkward.
right? Before then, it was you could say something like, "With your thick self," and she'd be like, "Whatever," right? And now you then told her you want to make sweet monkey love with her, and you say the same thing,
Monkey love.
Not
sound
like
it stinks.
gorillas, right?
and you say the same thing to her, and the first thing she's gonna say to you, "Don't talk to me like that. You know, I don't like you like that," or whatever the case may be. The same thing with you women. So, do you think, as a
Wow,
woman,
rude.
I'm asking, same thing with you women, when y'all have a man in a friend zone or y'all in the friend zone,
Right.
do y'all feel like it's hard to express when you already feel like you're in the friend zone? Is it easier if you do it right out front or build a relationship, friendship, and then say, by the way, I like you?
speak for all women. I just feel like if I like something, I like something, and I'm gonna just tell you that I like it. Like, I'm not gonna like beat around the bush. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to date me or you don't want to see me like that, that's cool too. I'm gonna still text you and be like, "Hey, big head."
String.
Because what happens is a lot of times dudes, even though well, I feel like with some women or in my situation, some dudes put you in a friend zone because they want you there,
But don't want you there.
but they don't want you there and they don't want to let you go. You know what I'm saying? And you can tell them as many times as you want, like, okay, blah, 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 I'm going to head out. And they still be like, no, don't go. Because some dudes have like a whole bunch of emotional issues and they just want to keep people around for their own emotional egos.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
I need you to help me and some other guys out.
Okay.
Really not me, because I'm a player about mine, so I ain't worried about it. I'm about them other guys. So what are
Player
some
in the friend
things,
zone?
So what are some
I was
things?
thinking the same thing.
What are some things that maybe guys may do that may potentially get them locked into the friend zone? Like, what are some do's and don'ts to keep you out the friend zone?
One, don't be friendly. Women hate friendly.
No, I like friendly guys. They're nice.
They're nice.
Yeah.
See, that right
So do
there
you date the
automatically.
nice guy, the friendly
Right.
guy, or do you be like, oh, that's my friend?
You know what? I usually end up with some real toxic people.
Y'all like
Toxic.
toxic.
I know. I really like toxic.
Like, it ain't no fun.
Right.
If it ain't toxic, it ain't no fun.
Some guys, like recently, this guy, he was trying to talk to me or whatever, and I was like, it's not gonna work out, buddy. Because he would message and he like message a lot, and I'm like, okay, cool, haha, laugh out loud, LMAFO,
So you
and he
just
still
curving-
wasn't like
So you kind of curving him.
right. So now I'm gonna have to ghost him, but I'm gonna tell you why I had to ghost him. But so he would message and try to talk and like want to hang out, and it's cool, we can hang out or whatever. Yeah, let's go do whatever. But it was like the excessiveness of trying to
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, because y'all be trying to say some slick stuff. You know what I'm saying? I
Nobody
was going to
even
say
said
something
this.
else.
A little bit, just
But
a little bit, just a little
anyways, it was the excessiveness that was happening, and then he also had tried to talk to my best friend previously. So I knew
Was
that
he in her friend zone?
Oh, she had been put him in the friend zone because he had went all like crazy. You know what I'm saying? And the excessive texting and stuff like that. You already kind of knew. I don't know what's up with this dude, but he's
So he ain't had no
overdoing it.
gang, basically.
Well, I mean, he was cool. You know what I'm saying? And I did go get me a Caesar salad or whatever and a couple of drinks. But that's besides the point.
What's his name?
I don't even know.
Wow.
But and when I text my best friend about it and then I talked to her, she couldn't even remember his name either. But we did remember him being like crazy because
If
it
he's
was
watching,
just, I don't care if
you're
you're
a
watching or not.
simp. Oh, he's a simp.
But-
How many Caesar salads have you bought this year?
But he would message and it just be like crazy, and then it'd be like long text messages, like storybook text messages, and
He was sharing.
yeah, we don't have to talk like that. You
But
know what I'm
sometimes
saying?
your voice sounds like a therapist.
Well,
You're easy to talk to.
Yeah.
You're relatable.
okay. Never mind.
You're a friend zone's generator.
I'm a friend zone generator.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
You generate friend zones.
What does
Yeah.
that mean?
That means that
Yeah,
guy comes in and immediately, like you just did this guy, we can call him Bub. How you did Bub. You put him in a friend zone because he started sharing. Okay, maybe nobody ever talked to him in middle school and high school. You're the first.
But he
person
had did the
who
same
listened.
thing with my best friend, like those over excessive text messages
Did he
and
know that you
communication
guys was friends?
and the memes and stuff. Like, don't send me these memes.
So say this then. Your friend zoned me, right?
Right.
So then it should be an issue. So then is it an issue now if I try to holler at you?
So that was going to be my question.
If my friend tries,
So
if you
your
try to
friend
talk to
friends
my
zones
friend,
Let's just say I try to talk to Elizabeth. I know that's not her name, but everybody don't need to know. So I talked to Elizabeth.
Right.
Elizabeth friend zoned me. Okay, cool. No harm, no foul. Then I make Dimples. I'm like, oh, what's up, little chocolate? Is that okay for me to talk to you now after she's friend zoned me? Or does that violate?
I mean, she might not have liked you for a certain reason, and then I could like you for a different reason. You know what I mean?
then
So it's okay to pick up people out of other people's friend zone.
Well, if it's my best friend. No, because we've already talked about how if she don't like you, I don't like you. So
look,
we've already talked about that.
So this is your friend's friend zone pot, right? Oh, girl, I know you had orange. Let me get that orange up off of you.
Well, I don't eat orange anyway.
No,
You can't-
I don't want orange. She didn't like orange. I don't like orange.
So
So we don't even do that color.
so think about it. Do you think that in the friend zone, you can also have, we'll just call them benefits? So you put somebody in the friend zone, but they're a friend zone with benefits. Like, I'm going to keep you over in the friend zone, but when I want to come out and play, I want you to come and play with me out of the friend zone. But then when we get done playing, you got to go back to the friend zone.
So, because I'm thinking,
That's basically just the friends with benefits.
because I'm thinking if you're friends with benefits, that's different than the friend zone.
Yeah, it's
But it
completely
could- but it
different.
could-
Because it's like if you're in the friend zone, you can't get a whiff of
No,
it.
you can't get nothing.
But friends with benefits, that's just what it is. Like, it's like we cool, and then periodically, I come tighten you up.
So that's like a step
And no
above
feelings.
friend zone. Like,
But because
No,
friends with benefits, it's no attachment, and then you have to be stable, mature enough to keep your feelings
okay,
intact.
so let's try it. Let's do this.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about friends with benefits and friend zones.
Mm.
Now let's just talk about friends with benefits, right? And understanding what those benefits entail
ahead.
and what's in the contract, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in the group today, somebody asked about if you're seeing someone and you're not exclusive,
Yep.
and they go through your phone,
Right.
Were they right or were they wrong? And I said they were wrong. I believe that if me and you were talking and we haven't solidified that we're going to be exclusive,
Yep.
then you can't get mad at anything that I do as long as I made it clear in the beginning on what it was, right? Do you think that sometimes people, the lines get blurred when you have friends with benefits because eventually somebody's going to catch feelings?
It's what you just said, though. You say you're clear with the expectations, the roles.
Right.
See, a lot of times people
Aren't clear.
because they can't say, look, I'm feeling you, right? I don't want to be in a relationship with you, but we can go
Well,
out
we
on
can-
dates.
and we can
do
keep
stuff.
doing what we doing.
And we can do what we do, but it's never going to be more than that. Because a lot of times people won't say it because, well, if I say it,
I don't get none of this.
I don't get none of this, or I'll just lose this person completely. Because it's like, I think it's like what Daph was hitting on earlier. It's like you don't want to lose the person completely,
But you got to set some
but
boundaries.
you got to set the boundary. It's like you're not going to be my woman for whatever reason. It might not be you. It might just be like, listen, I just been in a relationship for the last 7 years.
I just want to have some fun.
Yep. So I want to be able to do relationship stuff with you, but then I don't want the going through my phone or
getting mad
you
'cause
got
you see
in
me talk to
late
somebody
last
else.
night or whatever.
Right.
And it's like, whoa, not today. But I think it's like you said, though, you have to define.
That up front. And
Yeah.
I think,
I think. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, go.
'Cause I
No,
ramble.
go ahead.
Oh. No, I think that the biggest thing is that people start out with saying, yes, I'm cool with this, right?
Right.
Both people, yes, I'm cool with this, especially if the SCX is good,
Yep.
right?
He touched-
Sex is good, the chemistry is good. It's like, okay, I can do this,
He
right?
touched that G spot
That-
2,
yeah.
3, 4, 5 times.
The capital G.
Yep.
So if once you hit that capital G, it's like, okay, things have changed,
In
right?
her mind, y'all an item.
Y'all an item. But the guy or the woman, it can be the woman, can say, you knew what it was when we got together. But the other person always think that, you'll hear this, that's because you ain't never been with nobody like me. Ma'am, I have not, but I have been with myself and I know how I am, right?
Right.
Or sir, whatever you choose to do is 2020.
Right.
But what I'm saying is that sometimes it's that one person go in saying, yeah, I know what you said, but you ain't been with nobody like me. So I'm going to agree to everything you say we're going to do. But in the back of my head, I'm going to be like, wait till I put this WAP on them.
So, Daph, let me ask you this question.
Sure.
Can two people stay friends and they're getting benefits from one another? Can they stay friends? Or can two people stay friends, platonic or whatever, and have sexual encounters and have entanglements.
Entanglements. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that you can. Why not?
Because I think
Because you don't always have to get your feelings involved, but I just feel like me, I will talk about, I'll be funny, you know what I mean? And be like, listen, I know you're talking to them baboons, but you know what I mean? Just to be messy about it. I don't really care, but I just think it's funny to make fun of the other person's situation because
you really
I'm
like
petty
them.
like that.
Because that's
Yeah,
basically
that's what it
so
sounds
It's
like.
not like I really care
No,
that
you
you're
care.
in.
Same
Oh,
thing
you
they say
care.
when you young and they say, why you always hitting on that girl? Because you like her. Why you always
So
saying
you
stuff
like
to that
this-
girl? Because
so-
you like her.
No, that's not necessarily true.
So
I
you
don't
and
feel like
Spike
that.
been entangling, right?
Right.
And Spike is making you feel like all of a woman every time y'all entangle.
I'm everyone.
Okay. And please
so you telling
enlighten
me
me.
ain't no feelings gonna get involved?
I don't think the feelings are involved if you already have something else going on the side.
I think that if
You
you,
know what I
have
mean?
sex with
If-
a person enough, there's gonna be some feelings somewhere. It may not be a lot of feelings.
I mean, there are going to be some type of feelings, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying? If you're just
You see
doing
him out.
something,
You
just
see him out with Teresa, and you like
later on, I'm going to be like,
So that's who you going out with?
so she not even
and
cute?
then you texting him like, you at least get one that don't like a baboon.
Right. But
Exactly.
But is that
Wakanda
so?
forever.
Do you guys think that can happen? Like you can go in and say this is what it's going to be, and then it becomes that.
Well, yeah, I think you can get into situations and then it becomes something more than what it is, and it just works out that way. You know what I'm saying? Even though you've already had some type of discussion, some things just work out, and that's just the way that they're supposed to work out because it's like some type of divine entity or something.
Well, a prophet, I think a prophet spoke. He said situations
Yeah.
will arise in our lives.
Yeah.
But we got to be smart about it.
Yeah.
So
It wasn't a prophet. I'm sorry. It was the usher.
I was about
Get
to
it,
say,
usher.
hold on.
Y'all will catch that
Okay,
one later.
so how about this? How about this? That was on the Confessions album, wasn't it? Yeah.
Anyways,
But you got to be smart about
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
What about this? Do you think that once you meet a person, y'all do the wild owl doodle thing, right? Y'all get down and dirty, bump
Whoppity wop
uglies,
wop.
right?
Right.
And after y'all bump uglies, you like, it wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. The connection was more me and you than sexual, and then you've had that sexual encounter. Can you then put them in the friend zone?
Oh,
Do you
can
then-
you
or-
hit it
yeah.
and split it?
Yeah.
Can you hit it and be like,
Let's just
this
be
not
friends.
gonna work out?
I'll ghost you.
So,
But what if
So-
what if it wasn't nothing that they personally did? It was just the sex was whack.
ghosting.
You still can't. What about all the nice things they did with you before that, like the Caesar salads
man,
and the drinks?
That's deep though.
Bob was a nice person. He's a great guy. Good luck, Bob.
Good one. Because because then it's gonna be awkward. Because think about it. You meet a young lady, right? Blah blah blah, and then
I don't wanna-
y'all
I wanna
entangle.
cool.
I take that back. I have talked. It's not even talk. You know, I had a situation with a person, and we're actually still friends. We'll hang out.
I mean, I'm pretty much cool and friends with like every woman I've dated. So I
All
didn't say
47
I know,
I
but
didn't say
I
have
no
sex with.
longer want to have any type of, entanglement type of thing with you. But we can still be cool. We can still hang out, go watch a movie.
But is he clear
talk.
on that?
Completely.
According to you.
Oh, I know.
So if you offered, he'd be like, "No, we're not gonna do that."
I'm not going to offer.
No, but if you did,
But I'm not going to.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Dudes probably not finna be
turning it down.
like, I think when it comes to like friend zone, for dude know he in the friend zone, he not finna cut into you.
Because he
But
don't
if you
want his ego
offer that
hurt.
thing up, and I'll be there in about 10, 15 minutes.
Right.
He in Detroit.
If you underhand that mug to him, he hitting it out the park.
Yeah. You know what else is weird? Like some people I'll put in a friend zone for contacting me after a certain amount of time, and then some people I won't. You
What-
know, like a certain time of the day. Like some
You are.
So what happens?
I'm never gonna be able to marry you off. Is what
Man,
it sounds like.
some people contact me and it'll be like 10 or 11 o'clock, and I'm like,
You know what it is? You get annoyed so easy.
And then some people might contact me at 12 o'clock, and I'll be like, I'm on my way. You know what I
But
mean?
listen, if you're in the, if you're in
don't
the
like her.
if you're in the friend zone, right, and you know you're in the friend zone, then
Right.
if I call you at 11 or 12, I know that it ain't nothing sexual. So hey, what's up? What you doing? You know I'm not calling to get none because you ain't giving me none. You ain't offering me none, and you have not said that I can have any. So
Well, I'm not supposed to just be like, here you go on a platter. You know what I'm
no,
saying?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that when you put a guy in a friend zone or a girl, they may not know, they may not be aware of those type of rules of like, oh, that's just your homeboy, right? He calling you, he's leaving the bar,
Oh, okay.
and he call you. But somebody who knows that they've been entangled with you may be like, I know I can't call her after 12 o'clock, or I can't call her at 3, 4 in the morning, and she's gonna be happy with that. I don't know.
I wonder if a person had been around somebody, spending time with them, right? Maybe develop a crush or whatever you want to call it. Then they get put in the friend zone. I wonder if anybody get put in the friend zone. They're like, you know what? I like her a little bit better.
Right? She's nicer to me.
Yep, she nice.
As long as I'm not trying to
would be
get none,
cool.
our relationship is good.
Yeah, because you think about it. I told one of my homeboys, I said, look, quit trying to holler at every chick you meet. I said, because for every one, she got at least about 3 friends.
Right.
Now, if you get in good with her, she might plug you in with one of her homegirls.
Because she don't even like you like that.
Because y'all friends.
But do you think that
True.
do you think that being in the friend zone can then taint the relationship? Like, say for instance, if you put me in a friend zone and now you always want to let me know I'm in a friend zone. Like you'll see some people hanging out and you'll be like, oh man, I think they messing around. Or they'll be like, Earl? You know what I know about Earl? And they tell you all Earl business. And here's Earl, like, okay, we friends. You put me in the friend zone, but it's like you're blocking me from talking to other people. Like a woman put a man in the friend zone, but then she hate on anybody who want to talk to him, but she got him in the friend zone.
Because it's like her pet. You know, you know how a person have a dog. Oh no, dog, you can't pet the dog; he'll bite you.
But
and
pretty.
it's kind of like he's still mine. You know, that's how they
This
be.
is my friend.
Yeah, he's mine.
Right.
You know,
in case I want him.
Yeah.
That's how it be.
Don't
Now,
talk to Sarah.
has-
I don't like Sarah, but I'm going to hold Bob over here just in case.
Yep. Now that has happened to me before, where I had a friend, met a friend, cool. My boys like, and I'm like, they like, bro, and I'm like, we cool. I introduce you, hook you up, and she was like, oh no, I'm not interested. She got all these bad friends. Won't introduce me to none of them. Like
'Cause
she'd
she
be like,
wants
oh,
you.
she'd be like, oh, this row, whatever, blah blah blah.
He
Like
off
no,
limits.
she's like, no, he got a girlfriend. I'm like, no, I don't. Like she bad.
And she don't want you to have it.
Boy,
That-
about 8 months down the road, and then, but I think it's like you said, oh, cause the situationship.
right.
Y'all play games. I was getting stringed along, and that's back when I was sexy too. I was a little thinner, had a hairline.
Like 7th, 8th grade,
No, about,
Oh.
about a couple years ago.
BC.
BC before Christ.
That's back when I was handsome. That's back when I was handsome, Keith. Back in them good old days.
I don't know. I think that sometime a woman will put a good man in the friend zone while she date a loser.
Ooh.
Like she will have him to do the stuff the loser won't do with her, right? So if she wants to go out and have drinks, the loser don't like going out in public have drinks, or she needs somebody to come over do whatever. The loser won't do this, but she wants that person that's
Or you can't take him to a gala, however you pronounce it, 'cause he don't own a suit.
he gonna come in some Timbs and some shorts.
Right,
and
you
a
know what I'm
do-rag.
saying? You can't take him to a play or a concert or something because he's want to chill and play Madden.
Right.
But then she'll take the friend. So I got a question. So is that why a lot of straight women will hang out with
Gay
gay
dudes.
dudes for that?
I
Is it-
mean,
is
I
it
think
there-
sometimes gay guys are fun.
But you know how they say a man that they say, oh, that's his beard. Mm-hmm. So for women, do we say that's their edges?
Let's coin that. Let's coin that tonight. Let's coin that tonight.
No, I think gay guys are fun to hang out with. You know, they're funny. You can go anywhere with them. They can talk to you about anything. You can gossip with them about anything.
So are they considered friend zone or just girlfriends?
Well, I mean, I don't know what everybody's situation is, but sometimes they might be bisexual, and some people might like to do whatever they like to do with their gay buddies or their bisexual friends. That ain't none of my business because I don't know nothing about the LGBT, LMNONP community. Like, you know what I'm saying? What y'all do. I'm not trying to judge.
So while we're here, before we continue down this road.
Okay, sure.
While we're here, could you date a man
No.
that's openly bi or tells you he's bi?
I don't even know why you open your mouth to ask me that type of question.
I'm just checking.
It's just not my thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to compete with other swords for you. You know what I mean?
What if he say?
I'm not
What if
going
he say I'm
to
out of
do
this
it.
life?
Listen,
I'm
you
delivered.
are already talking to guys, and you have to feel like, I know a lot of women do feel like they're already competing with other girls. I'm not gonna be competing with girls and guys. You know what I mean? Like,
That's
I'm
tough, huh?
I'm not gonna do that, and I'm not gonna be going to the store buying nothing for no extracurricular activities.
oh, that's
Like,
gross.
I'm just saying, you brought it up, so I'm just telling you.
So, I'm sorry. Will, put your foot in the gas.
Back to the friend zone.
I also go ahead.
No, go ahead. 'cause-
dude.
No,
Go ahead.
you.
I also think that
in the
sometimes.
zone.
Well, I'm not. Okay, forget it. I don't even want to talk about it no more. Go ahead. No, go
We're
ahead.
gonna wait.
No, go ahead.
So the sex between friends
Mm-hmm.
ruin the friendship.
Oh, I don't think so.
Could sex get you out of the end zone as much as it gets you into it?
The friend zone.
Yeah,
The end zone mean you scored, huh?
it does.
Could it get you out of the friend zone?
Yeah, like say for instance,
Yeah, if everything started going floppy after a while, like, no, I don't. This isn't working out.
You mean floppy like
Yeah,
like that?
Like, I don't know.
like floppy?
Something's not working.
they got pills for stuff like that.
Blue
But-
chew.
What I'm saying is that
Blue chew, white chew,
Man.
pink chew, whatever.
Pikachu, you
Get
got
it to work.
If you have somebody in the friend zone
Yeah,
and say it doesn't work out when you're an Earl, right?
right.
And you're like, well, I got Roman in the friend zone. Do you give him his shot like after 14 Earls? Or
No, I don't go into the friend zone and pick anything out of the friend zone. Like, that's just my.
But what if he's
fun-
matured? If
It's
you put
my
him there for
fun
maturity?
bucket. That's just me.
So friend zone is
For me, it's friend zone. It's friend zone. We're
It's like-
friends.
it's
We're
nothing.
cool. No,
Like
I don't want
XL.
any. I don't want anything from you. I've already committed to myself in my brain that I don't want anything from you. I don't care what kind of jogging pants you wear. I don't care what time you show up. It's not gonna work.
So what happens?
We're friends.
Listen, have you guys ever put someone in the friend zone, then later on you see them in somebody else's end zone, and you like, man, I made a miss that. I made a miss
That's
that
a
boat.
cute couple.
what you say? See, you like me, you give props.
Couple goals.
Yeah. I don't know. One of my boys, Dante, he used to be like, man, you stupid. I'm like, why? He was like, why you don't talk to so-and-so? And I'm like, that's cool, we just friends. But then I didn't really realize I was friend zoning. Because in my mind, I think me and you had this discussion before. So like Ranisha and Tanel always be like, them girls like you, blah, blah, blah. They be flirting. So my thing is, especially like on social media, if you like my post,
You just like my
you
post.
just like the post. If you comment on the post or something, that's what social media, Facebook is for. So I don't know that you're doing this flirting.
You're friend zoning all the
because
people
see,
flirting you.
y'all that's how Running Shit Janelle be looking too when I talk to them. I don't know.
You don't notice
I just-
either.
Notice what?
If the way people comment on
I
your
don't
post.
check Mondo's page to see who's commenting.
I'm talking about yours. I didn't ask you anything about mine,
Yeah,
though.
but see, so not knowing I friend zoned a lot of women, not knowing that they were flirting with me. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't know.
Do you go back to the friend zone, Mondo?
Hell, I don't know that I put them in the friend zone.
But now that you're a little bit mature and older and lost a little hairline, do you go look back and say,
yeah, I look back at old pictures like, well, I was staying with a nice hairline.
but do you look back and say,
I
man,
wish I.
do you go back to the friend zone?
No, I mean it's like this. I guess my friend zone has an open door
Policy?
Or revolving
thinking,
door.
I'm thinking to myself like, wait, hold on. No, you need to stay there. You need to stay there. You need to stay.
But some people you will let come back.
Well, because I don't think I've ever like was talking to somebody like, you know, we talking like getting to know each other like on a dating tip, and then I was like, this ain't gonna work out. And then, you know what I'm saying? I have ghosted someone before or two.
Ghosting is cool.
But this was years ago when I wasn't as mature, right?
Hold on, you're mature?
So you're saying that mature people can't ghost people?
No, I'm talking about me.
I
talking
know
about,
old people that ghost people.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm talking about me.
I mean.
I'm saying me.
Oh.
Now
How many-
I think I'll have a conversation.
How many people you got in the friend zone right now?
I don't know. Zero.
I like the way you play this whole nonchalant.
No, I'm
I don't
serious.
know.
I'm
You're just trying
I'm
to get
serious.
cool points.
I just
don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. You
It's
know
the
what
truth.
you're doing.
No, I don't.
Get Floozy Susie out of the friend zone.
How do you know she's a floozy?
First of all,
That's her name.
I have
That
to
is-
know that she's interested in me first.
How do you know if you're not saying anything because
Right.
you're so shy?
It's not,
I'm
no.
I'm shy.
I didn't say me being interested. I said I don't know if she's interested
But how are
because
you
she
not
ain't
gonna
said.
know?
Clearly she's gonna have to tell me, right?
You're not gonna ask her? You don't like rejection?
No.
He said that in the beginning.
Right. But here's the thing. Say it's a young lady that likes my post or something, right? What I supposed to inbox and say, hey, I know she liked my post. What's up?
No, I ain't say that.
Okay, so then how am I supposed to be like,
If,
well, how
if
do I
she
know
likes
somebody
32 pictures and they all from 2017,
Yeah, people will go back and like
she's
your
probably
pictures.
flirting with you.
But
That don't
a
happen
lot
to
of
me.
times on social media, what happen is you can kind of tell if people have been put into some type of friend zone if you watching like posts and stuff like that.
So I ain't that good.
Yeah.
yet. I ain't that good.
And
Do
then
share.
then you get females who you'll see. I see it more with females
Mm-hmm.
where they'll post subliminal messages like.
Do tell.
They'll post like, oh, I'm so happy being alone. I don't need blah, blah, blah. But then like a little while later, you'll see them heart a whole bunch of people's picture or like or comment, and they make sure that they comment on people's posts to get their attention. I mean, guys do it too, but you see it more in female posts than you do guys posts, especially if you know that they like somebody or something like that. Yeah.
Who do you think got more people in the friend zone, men or women?
Women.
Mondo?
Yeah, definitely women. So you next, buddy. So do you have any young ladies lingering in the friend zone?
Well, sometimes you gotta,
It's yes or no. It's yes or no. Yes or no question. You have any young ladies lingering in the friend zone?
I mean,
Yes or no?
there's always people at the airport, bro.
Ain't he deflecting like a mug?
No, I'm saying, no, what
Are they
okay,
nice looking? Are they nice looking? Is any nice looking ones?
Listen, they're all nice looking.
Well, then send them my way, clearly, because you don't want me bothered with them. Just hey, listen.
No, what I'm
Mondo
saying-
got some room, so y'all
Listen,
gonna talk to him.
What I'm saying is that everybody has somebody in their friend zone in some form or fashion, right? I just believe that. There's somebody for everybody and then there's somebody for nobody,
You see,
right?
he not
Yeah,
answering
but
the question.
sometimes some people like to deflect things so that they don't have to answer because
And it sounds like that's what he was doing.
Yeah, because they don't want
Yes,
to talk about their
there
own
are
feelings,
people
their
in
own
the friend
feelings
zone.
and their own
okay?
emotions. You
There
know what
are
I mean?
people. Can I talk, please?
Well, we gave you the opportunity to talk, and you couldn't even say yes or no. So go ahead. Finish.
Yes or no? I said it. So what I'm saying is, yes, there are people in the friend zone.
Why
But
is she in the friend zone?
sometimes people get in the friend zone because it was open and they walked in there.
So she put herself in there.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just want you to picture one woman, right? Just pick one of them that's in there. What did she do to get her tail in the friend zone?
You know what? I think sometimes people get put in the friend zone because they don't listen. And I don't mean listen like go do this, go do
Right,
that.
no.
I think that when you put a person in the friend zone, it could be like, I tell you who I am, how I am, what it is, and you don't listen.
Yep.
And you try to change me or think that it's going to wear off.
Yep. I told you I don't want to settle down. I told you that I want to see other people, but I'm
Right.
going to see you.
Right. Or,
Whatever.
you may tell a person, I don't have to see you every day or talk to you every day or whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
And it could be someone, sometimes, people go to the friend zone because you just been knowing them for so long, right? And then now that you're older, not as old as Mondo, but you're older, and that
BC.
person develops feelings, and you're like,
Yeah.
that's not what I'm into, right?
Yeah.
But I think everybody has people in the friend zone, but I'm not taking them out. Like, I think that when you're in a relationship, right, you're gonna have people in the friend zone, right? The difference is if you're in a relationship, you're not going to pick those people up. But if you're not in a relationship, you have the option to pick those people up.
Well, let me ask you this question, 'cause I think you brought up a good point. When you're in a relationship, right, and I mean like in a relationship, being faithful, Dimples, being in a faithful relationship.
I don't know what that is.
Webster defines it as no.
So, because my thing is, okay, so you get in a relationship, right?
Black
Right.
women don't cheat either.
Does every woman at that point get moved to the friend zone? Or is it that when I'm in a relationship, if I meet a woman, she's instantly placed in the friend zone?
I think that you're not instantly placed in the friend zone. If we're going to be friends, right? But if you're flirting with me and I'm in a relationship, like if you came up to me now and be like, "Hey, I'm
just say
I'm
your
immediately
relationship, me, you at the bar hanging out,
Right.
boom, and young, and maybe I say, hey, this is my guy Will, blah blah
and
blah.
I'm still going to conversate because I'm not that person to just be like, oh, no, get out of here, cute girl with the long hair and the nice booty. I don't want to look at you right now. I'm not going to say that to her. So what I'm going to say is,
But you're going to still look.
yeah,
But
I'm
yeah.
going to look. I'm not dead.
Definitely
But
look.
I'm going to have a conversation.
Period
I'll have
challenge.
a conversation. But in my head, I already know that ain't where it's going. Like she goes immediately to the friend zone.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
if you introduce me to a woman in a setting where we're networking and it's about business,
Right,
I'm not
that's
even thinking about
different.
putting her in the friend zone because
That's
of the
different.
environment in which I met her. I'm not thinking that she's coming towards me and want all of this sexiness. Because sometimes they just want my sexiness. And I say, no, I'm taking.
And that's what happens.
Yeah. So when you look at the friend zone, do you guys think... No one told a joke.
Oh, it was jokes being told.
So when you look at... Let me turn this way so I can look at y'all.
Look.
When you look at your friend zones, you guys,
I ain't got no. Go ahead. I'm just going through my.
you know what I'm gonna do, Mondo? I'm gonna go to your page and pick your friend zone people for you because I know who they are. So
No, I'm just going through. I'm looking at my phone.
when you're
now.
looking at your
It's
friend
just y'all
zone,
and a bunch of dudes.
Wow.
do you keep people a bunch of dudes in your friend zone?
No, I can.
What?
Yo, you.
Okay,
I don't talk to nobody.
this has been another edition of In My Humble
No,
Opinion.
see, no, y'all not finna take my words and bounce them and
Thank you
move
guys
them
for
around.
listening.
Y'all not finna bounce my words
Stay
around.
out of those friend zones unless you want to be, unless you
We still
know
got 10
what
minutes.
comes with the friend zone. I'm Will. This that's Mondo.
I quit.
Wow.
We was just about to fire you, and we're out. Keep those opinions humble. Have a good night, man. Are we done, Matt? Hey, what's going on? We'd like to thank you guys for checking out our podcast. I'd like to thank WKTV Community Media. I'd like to give a big shout out to Matt Zuby for engineering and editing this podcast for us. You can check us out on all your podcast outlets and also on social media. Stay humble, stay opinionated, and see you later.